Okay, so got into Freddy's classic. I played this when I was little. 2014, I was 7 when this game came out. Assuming that's the release date. So, I had originally played through the games. I was live streaming them. I did Fnaf 1, did some Fnaf 2, and then went to Fnaf 3 and Fnaf 4, skipping through. I did beat Sister Location just on my own, and I have played the other 2. However, haven't recorded. So yeah, and I restarted I wiped my computer and reinstalled Windows, so I lost all my save progress. So yeah, first night. I'm expecting this to be pretty boring. Yeah, I watched a video about like every glitch in every FNAF game. I'll let the phone call ring.
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll do fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah, it's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcefully pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Okay. I felt pretty nostalgic. I might rewatch like the classic Markiplier playthrough of it. Now the first night is usually really isn't that bad, whatever he says. So I know that So the nights are 8 minutes 55 seconds. Originally, it was intended every hour to be 90 seconds. So when the night starts, it counts from 0 to 90, but then it restarts at 1, goes to 90. So the first hour is 90 seconds, the rest are 89 seconds. For some reason. I don't think Foxy is even activated yet on first night. Basic math, 9 times 7, like 63 minutes. Yeah. It seems like the power's draining super quick. I don't know what conversation I can introduce to make this interesting. I kind of want to play to the games on console, because I feel like it'd be interesting to see how, no, not only how the games work on console, but trying to platinum trophy it. I have played Help Wanted 2. I've been asked by like a friend, hey, what's your favorite FNAF game? It's not an easy question. Hello, Bonnie. Because I'd say the best FNAF game is Help Wanted 2. Or even just regular Help Wanted. Because it's like the largest game of all of them. All of them take at most like 3 hours to beat if you've got any skill. But Help Wanted is literally just all games put, it's FNAF 1, 2, 3, and 4 in VR. Don't poop on the floor. Love it. But yeah, I played FNAF VR, Help Wanted 2, whatever it's called. Lost track of Bonnie. Got him. He's in the closet. Crap. What? I was gonna say, why is it 3? It's 1. It's another that makes sense. Anyway, yeah, I bought FNAF Help Wanted 2 on the PSVR 2. Pretty good. I ended up stopped playing it because I couldn't get past the Ballora section. Figured out you could throw them in arenas, which was useful. And yeah, I think I 100%'d it. Well, I didn't platinum trophy it, but I did all the things available to me. But then I saw they had a thing on PlayStation Plus, Premium, or whatever, of Help Wanted 1 and the DLC together. Oh, hey. So I installed it, haven't played it yet because VR is very clunky, especially the PSVR 2. It's a bitch to clean. But yeah, I thought of playing it. I don't remember much of the DLC. I just know some people said it was hard. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, I was thinking of all the games I played. Okay, so I've played through every FNAF game myself, except for Help Wanted, I think. Or, no, I think I did play it on PC once. But I was like, this is... it's not VR, it's not the same. Okay, night's about to end. Yeah, I played through all except Help Wanted. And then I played through Security Breach, which I asked my dad to buy it, but it was like 40 or 60 bucks, and I felt bad because the game kind of sucked back then. Still not that good now, but I ended up platinum trophying it because I wanted to beat the main game before Ruin.
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera views, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
Okay, so Fnaf games. I played Security Breach. I wanted to play Ruin, but I'm like, well, Into the Pit came out after Ruin. I want to play... No, wait. I wanted to play Ruin, but I was like, I should beat the base game first. And then I saw the Bones5 did a video of Into the Pit, and I'm like, I should play Into the Pit. And I played it, and whoop-de-doo, also kind of sucked. I don't know, it just seems kind of meh. Reminds me of that one Fnaf game. I think Chicken Ninja 42 played. With like rotoscoping, it was really pretty cool. But yeah. I do like that changed. I do like the old Fnaf 1 max mode. I feel like it's better because, like, Scott Cawthon, he had no idea, like, if it was even beatable. He just assumed it wasn't, but then people beat it. Because it's literally just like, yeah, you can change the in-game values, so if you make it max, everything succeeds, and it's really hard. But then Fnaf 2 comes around, and he's like, yeah, max mode, let me just limit it. Because it'd be impossible. But it's supposed to be hard. Like, it's supposed to be borderline impossible. So I feel like it should be kind of coded around a scale of 20. Like Foxy, I think he's maxed out at like 7 AI. So it should have had him like when he's 20, or just have it go from 1 to 20, and then divide by 3, round up. So if he's at 20, divide by 3, you get 6.67. And round up, you're at 7. But I don't know anything. I changed again. I do plan on beating every game and its max mode. Yeah. I still don't really get how Freddy works. Like, I know for the max mode, you just cam stall, because he can't attack if you're on this cam. But in the base game, is it literally just supposed to be like, if Freddy's at your door, you just close the door when you check cameras every single time? There's the kitchen. Spider? Okay. I do know the games tend to get longer. Like, Fnaf 7. What? Fnaf 6. No, Fnaf 4. Where am I getting these numbers from? Fnaf 4 has 8 nights, and you need to replay like 2 or 3 of them for the stars. Also, I watched the Bones 5's video about Markiplier cheating his Fnaf 2 victory. I mean, it's all but confirmed he did cheat. Or he, not cheat, necessarily. He lied about his completion. I don't like the group of people who are like, who cares? It's a decade-old game. There's more important things to do. I saw this one guy who took the video, and you know those channels that literally just summarize other videos or vague new drama stuff? He described it and he said someone figured out Markiplier cheated his run or lied about completing his FNAF 2 backs mode because of his hair. No, it wasn't because of his hair. Originally, there were questions raised because Markiplier completed Golden Freddy mode, and then it showed a star on the menu. Golden Freddy mode's the max mode. Showed a star, and then he cut to showing the custom night, and it showed that the challenge was completed. So it was a weird cut. But also, each thing rewards a certain thing. So for completing Golden Freddy mode, you unlock the Golden Freddy plushie for your desk. Completing the 20-20-20 mode, which is just the first 4 withered animatronics, gives you the star on the main menu. So he said he wasn't going to play the others, he was only going to play Golden Freddy mode, but he has the star for completing 420. 20-20-20-20. Oh. Ah. I always thought Bonnie was a dog because I thought this was white, this was black.
Hello, hello. Hey, you're doing great. Most people don't last this long. not implying that they died. That's not what I meant. Anyway, I better not take up too much of your time. Things are getting real tonight. Hey, listen, I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuffed into a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance that maybe they'll think that you're an empty costume instead. Then again, if they think you're an empty costume, they might try to stuff a mental skeleton into you. I wonder how that would work. Yeah, never mind. Scratch that. It's best just not to get caught. Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side.
But yeah, and then people realized you couldn't hear Mangle moving or Balloon Boy moving, which you can hear. He couldn't hear that, and the odds were really low. So low, in fact, it was like he would have definitely beaten it before that happened. Yeah. And I don't hate Markiplier. I think he should own up to his mistake. I haven't actually checked if he has. Someone said Markiplier probably would just live stream it until he beat it to prove that he can beat it. But with the whole thing with the hair, whenever he loses, he messes with his hair. And at one point, there was a specific strand that hung separately from the rest of his hair. So, Bones, or I don't know if he did the investigation alone, determined that the reason his hair looked like that was because he moved it. So that would be the same attempt. And it was sprinkled in throughout the video. And each time, there's no Mangle, there's no Balloon Boy. Nada. So yeah. I don't like that you can't double click. So you have to move. Oh right, Freddy unlocks here. Guess I will go fist myself. Okay, Bonnie's there. It's Freddy. Oh, and I just clicked out. And everything's blowing up. Yeah, you gotta, instead of spamming, you have to move where you click. I don't know if the time paused when I was clicked out. The reason I clicked out was because this is the edge, but my screen goes all the way, or my other monitor's that way. If I flick too far. bathrooms? Yep. Freddy's in the bathroom. Foxy's on one of his last stages. I wonder which way is better. I normally check, check, flip. Check. 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 Oops. It's almost really bad. That's just not fair. So is Freddy here? It's here. Jesus Christ. About time. If you insert 666 on the Fnaf 1 custom night menu, you unlock the kitchen camera, and you find Golden Freddy. See, I don't like that sound. Now he's... Got less than a minute left. Uh-oh. It's actually harder, or sometimes it's harder on easier modes because Bonnie can camp your door for the whole night. Give me Golden Freddy. Did you know if you input 6767 in the custom night menu, you get Freddy 67 Bear? I do like old Golden Freddy's design better than FNAF 2 Golden Freddy. I don't know why he's golden. But yeah, FNAF 2 Golden Freddy is just yellow Freddy? Oh, I missed it. But FNAF 1 Golden Freddy was literally golden. I'm wondering if this is how games used to look back then. Because, like, the effects on the screen, I don't know if it's my monitor. I see line. I mean, it could be because I have a curved monitor, maybe? That's why it looks kind of weird. Like, I saw a thing that said that companies would take advantage of the fact that games were on CRT TVs and use that to either hide some of the graphics or enhance them. And it makes a lot of sense because I started playing Super Mario... That post changed again. Started playing Super Mario Sunshine. Stopped it. But yeah, I was playing Super Mario Sunshine on Dolphin Emulator, and the game looked terrible. Like, actually. I think I had to go into the settings and change some stuff, but even then, it still looked, like, bad. I grew up playing Super Mario Sunshine on the Wii. I think the Wii, well, I know the Wii was my first ever, like, actual mine console, but I do think, or maybe it was the Xbox. I don't know, it was Wii, and then Xbox, or Xbox, then Wii. And then for my birthday, I got a phone, a PlayStation, before I got my phone, a PS4. And then got a PS5. My dad got PSVR 2 before they did like the $400 price cut. I was like, get a MetaQuest 2. Back when it was called an Oculus Rift. It's cheaper and better because it's not exclusively PlayStation game. He got it anyway. I ended up getting a MetaQuest for my birthday or Christmas, I can't remember, but then I barely played it. However, I started playing I Expect You to Die. Super good, but I think the issue with my MetaQuest is it's like kind of laggy and it's kind of hard to play the games. It'll just be a lag spike and it feels like you're dying. I just realized I talk a lot because it's 5 minutes in the night. It's almost, it's like halfway done, and I didn't even notice. Yeah, I Expect You to Die, super good game. So good, in fact, that I avoided playing the second one for a while. I'm like, I don't want to ruin the experience. But then I played it, and I'm like, oh, this one, My original method for the I Expect You to Die games was literally just I'd play a level and then get all the achievements. Some of the speedrun ones sucked, like the submarine, the second level. I hated it, but I do like it now because it's really creative, ton of different options. like with the grenade, you can either use a bolt to close it, use the fire extinguisher pin, or use the sealant to close the grenade to stop it from blowing up. Let's check Foxy. Freddy can teleport through doors? He's an omniscient being? I might try to make a thumbnail for this video. Like, I almost switched to cameras. I was thinking of literally just like opening up MS Paint, pasting in some things. Yeah. Like with that Hitman video where I found out you could do the... Cheek is moving in a Hitman, if you throw a breakable object, the particles move. And if you run like next to a staircase railing and throw the particles, staircase railing is just an example. The particles go up, but since you're standing on the particles now, then you go with it. But the issue is they've always been breakables, like glass bottles or blueberry muffins. But I was messing around and I figured out you could use it with a cassette tape, VHS tape, from one of the DLCs, and you could just pick it back up. So it's technically infinite. I don't know if there is a real use for that, but it's pretty interesting, and I doubt I'm the only person to figure it out. I remember I threw it and I saw it bounced, and I'm like, maybe I just could do something good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It'd be cool if as the... I just noticed the spider webs. It'd be cool if as you went further on, it got more and more decayed. God damn it. That's literally how I feel like most of my videos sound. I might try and see if I can do I did think of throwing in fan games, like some of the classics. For me, the most classic Fnaf fan game was Five Nights at Wario's. But I could, like, I feel like Five Nights at Candy's is kind of overdone. I mean, I've played through all of them, at least somewhat. I already had Five Nights at the Chum Bucket downloaded, which I remember was really good. So I was thinking of doing one main game, one fan game, one main game, one fan game. I thought of trying to do the Five Nights at Candy's, but better gauntlet. And I decided I'd get the games on their own and play them. So I tried it. I tried, not even Blood 720, just regular 720 for Five Nights at Candy's, and it is a lot harder. So much so, I couldn't beat it. I struggled with the max mode for the regular Five Nights at Candy's, but and I looked it up, and it is painfully easy. I mean, I'd say it's basically, yeah, it is basically this. Flip, click, flip, click, flip, click, flip, click. You need to, because the doors have a cool idea where the longer they're closed, the more power they use. But the meter drains quicker than it builds up. So you can close the door, have the meter fill up to where it starts using more, but then close it, open it, and then close it again. But Fnatic Skinny But Better makes it like lose 2% every time you click a door button. And then literally like Chester, if you look at him, he doesn't move. But when he makes it to your side door, he doesn't he doesn't leave. He just keeps standing there until the night ends or you die. I have played the One Night at Flumpy's game, super good. Second one, honestly, I'll say painfully easy. I think the second's the easiest. The third one's right behind it. Because the third one, yeah. But the first game actually is kind of tough. Just because it's super janky. So I've had... Okay. I have a video already recorded. I decided to do the One Night at Flumpty's Gauntlet, where I played the first game, then the second one, then the third, on hardboiled mode. I recorded it. I attempted it. I beat it first try, actually, because I was, yeah, and then I was gonna have like a clip show, either a separate video or connected to it, of all of my fails or funny moments. Like, there was one time I went to the furnace, One Night at Flumpy's 3, after 3 a.m. I went to the furnace. Ooh, actually, no, I don't think it was after 3 a.m. I think it was in the first half. But I went to the furnace, saw a red man come out, and then he just disappeared. I'm guessing because I got super lucky, and it was right before he was gonna leave, so he did his animation, but then just went away, so it was safe. And I don't believe I actually recorded that. I think that I did it, and then was like, oh man, I really wish I recorded that. I'm gonna start recording from now on. One Night at Flumpy's 1 gave me the most problems just because blam. Like, there's a glitch where I think you need someone, usually red man, at your left door. And then, like, you can't close either door if blam's also there. But if you turn up, have the light flashing, it can't kill you. So, yeah, you just sit there, draining your power. And also, my game time was different, but I also saw that a ton of other people had the same issue as me. And I did wonder if the Bones 5 video about One Night at Flumpty's was maybe a little fake. I don't think it was. I saw him start it. But like One Night at Flumpty's 2, he said all of his games were 9 minutes long. But his One Night at Flumpty's 1 was 10.5 minutes, so that had an extra minute and a half that he had to play it for. Extra 90 seconds. My One Night at Flumpty's 2 was 12 minutes long, and I looked up a completion for it. It was also 12 minutes. But yeah, when you do the strategy of just literally keep your lights turned off and only turn them on every minute or so, every 30 to 60 seconds, check the owl and turn off red man notifications, it's literally just a free win. I still don't really trust the whole, when Chica's on the camera, you can check Foxy. I'm always worried, what if Chica moves away while I'm checking Foxy? I did think about doing a FNAF marathon like Astral Spiff did, where he plays through all the games. I haven't completed, Into the Pit, and I haven't even seen Secret of the Mimic. I feel like my best bet is to play Secret of the Mimic on console, but the game costs money, and I think if I get it by other means, my computer, either of them, won't be able to run them. Okay. Yay. Haven't seen the FNAF 2 movie yet. Okay. So... Remember, you can... Unless it was on an old version. I did see, it said if you hover over continue, click it, and then immediately hover over new game, it skips the newspaper in the beginning. But I don't know if continuing from night 1 just gives you the thing, unless it means like this, where you... But yeah. 6th night. This one's gonna be not so pretty. feel like I should talk more so that the time flies by quicker. And I need Bonnie to get, there we go, get out of my door. I feel like I should do a Foxy check at about 3 minutes. Because he's in stage 2 of 4. Stage 1 is curtains closed, stage 2 is peeking out, stage 3 is ready to go, stage 4 is not at the Pirate's Cove. For the maybe 1 or 2 FBI agent that's watching, would you visit the Pizzaplex if it was a real place? It seems like a big scam. Like, everything is so expensive, but it also seems super cool. Like, I don't know if they know, they can literally release like a $60 game that's just the Pizzaplex. Like an online multiplayer, visit the Pizzaplex. Actually, I don't know if that's true, but people in VR chat has probably made it. I did see Astral Spiff's video about playing a security breach mod that adds in deleted content. Like cut lines, bigger rooms, some areas from trailers, one actually working elevator, and the other elevators were removed because it literally just teleported you. That's all they did. They didn't go up or down. I remember hearing when Stadia got shut down, they got refunded in Google Play credit. So people are like, what do I do with my like $500 of Google Play credit? Because you can't really buy much on Google Play. And apparently there are some like ways to get around it with these like those annoying, oh, watch ads, get points, redeem points for cards. Apparently some of them have it to where like, okay, I'm about ready to go. You can spend some money to get a gift card. So like you spend 11 bucks or $10.50 for a $10 gift card. So they get some money from it. I feel like I open the cameras a lot, and I wonder if Foxy actually just goes to the next stage every failed movement opportunity, or every succeeded movement opportunity. Because I feel like I've been opening it a lot, and I feel like he'd either be in a lot more, he'd either be a lot further progressed or not at all. It doesn't make sense that I've only missed 3. I hate when he's on this phase because it makes me super nervous. How's my chair? I thought of getting into streaming again, but I realized I can't keep a schedule. And I worry if I become a streamer, I'll become like the streamers I despise. Well, I don't know if despise is the right word, just don't like would be. I don't think Queso deserved Gamer of the Year. He's not that good at gaming. He might have been the most known gamer on the list, but I don't think that constitutes Gamer of the Year. Also, streamers complain about their chat, yet they are also part of the problem. If you promote speaking gibberish, people just start to speak gibberish. Like in Jinxie's chat, I sent a message that had 11 words, maybe 20 something characters, and I got timed out for like a minute because my message was too long. I remember when we were kids, the kids thought that presidents could do whatever they want. And then we were told, well, actually, presidents can't do whatever they want. They have to follow the rules like we do. But then, as I got older, I realized, yeah, that's not true. I'd sometimes scroll on Instagram, but I usually regret it after because I go down like a rabbit hole of just like brain rot and people arguing. I get a lot of like pro-Christian stuff. Like, oh, if God's not real, then yada yada. Or me debating an atheist when they're just having an argument in their head. They literally said it was, oh, if God's real, why do bad things happen? And they said, if science real, why do people still die? But that makes no sense. He said, oh, if science is perfect, then nobody would die. No. Science isn't an invention, it's a discovery. I'm getting very nervous because I'm like edging Foxy. Oh. 5 seconds. I remember hearing about Y2K, and I don't know if people actually believed it. I mean, I know people did, but they believe anything. I don't know if it was actually an issue. I know people thought, oh, the computers are gonna explode. Or something, but then people, they're like, okay, well, we'll do this, and like, okay. I feel like it's the Mandela effect. I remember you were able to go past 20. Oh, my timer's still running. 59 minutes. About 9 more minutes left of the video. Let's go. Bump some music in my earbud. My wrist is hurting. Since it's a guaranteed move, they always leave at the right time, which is nice. There's this one, like, horror police game, or detective game, or something, and I thought of playing it, which I might do. Probably not the 0 frame flip. I think if I see the flash and the cameras pop up, that means that counts. Ah. I was trying to change the song. Like Freddy's gotten nerfed. He used to be really strong in FNAF 1. Now he's just like weak. was gonna say, why does it feel so long? Because I'm not talking. I don't think my singing voice is good enough to put on right now. And I also don't know many of the lyrics yet. Imagine if sometimes the doors didn't say door, they just said odor. I need to check Foxy. I'm starting to wonder if Foxy was even enabled. Like, what if I just did 2020-20-0? Yeah, he was... Okay, I've never seen someone do... I don't watch many people do 420, but I've never seen it done where Foxy doesn't progress. But that's... Okay, guess I can't go back. But yeah, that was Fnaf 1. Took an hour, 10 minutes. I plan on doing the second one, and then third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. 6, 7. That was boring. More than anything. Surprised I made it through Deathless. I expected a small mishap, but second one is going to be brutal, because I think it's the one I've played the least. So yeah, ending the video, subscribe, or you are stinky.